We're going to go ahead and take a look at number 29 from section 7.3, Systems of Linear Equations in Two Variables. Number 29, our system will read as x plus 2y is equal to 2 and negative 4x plus 3y is equal to 25. And the only stipulation that we have in our directions is that they want to use the addition method to solve it. If you're not familiar with the addition method, please be aware that the elimination method is the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and use that. I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite the system down here, only without the curly bracket. More so because when I start working, the curly bracket just kind of bugs me. So I need to figure out which variable to eliminate. And to be honest, as long as you understand how to eliminate a variable, it does not matter which one you pick. I am going to opt to get rid of the x values, and here's why. Notice that I can easily get the additive inverse for my x by multiplying the first equation by 4. So if I were to take care of that multiplication, I'm going to get 4x plus 8y is equal to 8. So in other words, I'm going to multiply each term by that 4. I can leave the other equation, so the second equation, unchanged. Notice your x values. I have a positive 4x in my first equation and a negative 4x in the bottom. So when I start to add down, they're going to immediately cancel each other out because they are additive inverses. In other words, they have the same coefficient except one is positive and one is negative. The difference in signs is what allows me to cancel them out when I add down. So my result here is going to result in an 11y is equal to 33. I can quickly get rid of that multiplication by applying a division to both sides. And this gives me y is equal to 3. So I'm halfway there, almost home free. So I know that y is actually the same thing or equal to 3. So when I want to determine what x is, I can go into either equation in order to determine what x is. It does not matter. In this case, I think I'm going to work with the first one just because it looks a little bit smaller and neater. And so the strategy that you can kind of think of is, because it looks smaller and neater, it's probably going to open me, it's not going to open me up to making too many computation errors. So I'm going to work with this guy and say I have x plus 2 times y is the same thing as 3. So I'm going to substitute that in. So now I have x plus 6 is equal to 2. Subtract 6 from both sides, and I get x is equal to negative 4. So my final solution, again, note that we want to write it in a particular order, like a coordinate point. So the first position will hold our x value, and our second position will hold our y value. Here is our solution. If you have any additional questions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help.